doing with what we have during this physical distancing time in our lives. It's kind of strange for everybody. Also strange for me teaching to a phone, and just kind of dealing with all the nuances of that. You saw me fumbling around there in the beginning. Phone wasn't in do not disturb, so I was getting a phone call. So I think we should be all set right now. Today's workout is gonna be 45-minute boot camp style class, so freestyle, no equipment needed, just maybe a mat or a towel when we do some groundwork, and definitely some water. Most of the class today is timed. I encourage everybody to go at their own pace. Kind of hard for me to see how the class is doing with this virtual meeting. So just go at your own pace. Get back in, take breaks when you need to. Got a airplane going over, it's one of those things again. But yeah, so go at your own pace, take breaks when you need it, get some water when you need it, jump back in when you feel like you're ready again, and just do what you can. So one of the other things that I've been doing a little bit more since I've been at home with not a lot of my traditional gym equipment is doing a lot more yoga. So I'm going to take the opportunity today in class to try to teach a little bit of yoga here in the beginning for our warm up. Just get kind of loose in the hips, especially, and kind of warm up that way. So it's a free class, so I thought I would try it on you guys. So if I fail epically, then at least you didn't lose any money, just a little bit of time, and hopefully you get a good laugh out of it. So we are 1 minute past the hour, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. And we are going to start in child's pose. So down on your mat, whatever's comfortable for your hips, feet flat to the ground, and just sink back into your hips with your arms outstretched. Like I said, I've been doing more yoga, but I'm still not very good at it, and definitely not good at cueing, especially when it comes to breath. So we're going to hang out here for a couple minutes, just to kind of get a little bit of depth into our hips and lower back. Also, I'm not playing any music because it does kind of Okay, so come up to a tabletop, get your knees under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders, and nice neutral spine. Try to get some length from the top of your head through your tailbone. And from here, we're going to do a couple cat-cows. So drop your spine, your lower back, flare, show your heart, and reach your head up. Yeah. And then come back in to cow pose, round through the spine, let your head down, and try to curl every vertebrae in. Okay, we're gonna do a couple more of those. Drop the low back, head up, show your heart. And then back into cow. And again, drop the spine, head up, just trying to get some movement into our back. Okay, curl in one more time. Good. Okay, so from here, I want you to take your feet, flip them over, shoot up into down dog. Okay, take this time to pedal out your feet, get a good stretch in the hamstrings, shoot your hips to the sky, and get length again in your head, from the top of your head through your tailbone. Rotate your shoulders externally, outwards, away from your ear, and try to be in as nice of a line as possible there too. Okay, so from here, lift your right leg up to the sky, shoot your heel up to the sky, nice and long, and then bring it through to the outside of your right hand and drop your knee to the ground for a nice low lunge. And I can't, but if you can, drop down to your elbows. If you can, get your forehead to the ground and sink into the hips. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstring on your right leg and hip flexor and quad on the left leg. And just really try to open those hips up while we're here. Okay, we'll stay here for just a few more seconds. Okay, now bring your right leg back to meet your left. We're in tabletop. Take your right leg with a bend in it and just give it some circles here, whatever feels good. After that low lunge stretch, really just trying to open things up here. We're gonna be doing some sumo squats here to kick things off in a few minutes. So we really want a lot of space in our hips. Okay, so drop that right leg down and we are going to shoot back up into our down dog. Moving a little bit quicker now. Left leg up and bring left leg to the outside of your left hand and drop that right leg. Same thing on the left side. Try to get as much space in your hips as you can. Okay. Should feel the same stretch on this side as you did on the right. Probably feels a little bit different. And just take notice of those differences. Breathe into any discomfort that you have and try to let that just kind of melt away. Hang out here for a couple more seconds. We'll get those hips opened up. And bring that left leg back to meet the right. Back in the tabletop. Bring that left leg up. Give some nice circles here. Just trying to open up the hips. Okay. Now get yourself into, walk your hands out a little bit to a high plank. And we're going to lower down to our chest. And we are going to open up our shoulder and chest a little bit here before we get started. Okay. So right arm out. So kind of a half T. And you're going to put your right cheek on the ground. Left hand you're going to use to help rotate into the right shoulder. Left leg comes up and over the right. And just get a good stretch into the shoulder and chest. Should feel good on your hips as well. You should not feel any wrenching or discomfort in your lower back at this point. Okay, so hang out here for a couple more seconds, and then we are going to rotate to the other side. Okay, bring your left leg over, roll back down nice and slow, and switch your hands. Right hand to the ground, left arm out, right leg comes up and over. Use your right hand to help rotate into that shoulder on the left. Feel a nice stretch here too. All right, nice and slow. Come back over to your chest. And we are going to go up, push up into high plank. And that is going to be the end of my yoga. I think I might still have a little bit of work to do on that. So bring your right leg up and Step through, come up to high lunge, and we are going to rotate over so you are facing the side of your mat if you have a mat. And we're going to get into more of the boot camp traditional workouts. So from here, we're going to do some sumo squats, which is just a little bit wider stance squat. You might want to bring your feet in a little bit from that high lunge. And we're going to be here for 30 seconds. Sumo squat as wide as you can comfortably and still get pretty good depth. You should have your back nice and straight, sink into the hips, and we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Your knees should be tracking out over your toes, still sitting back, sinking into those hips. This is why I wanted to do some hip openers before getting started so that we could get a little bit more depth from the beginning. Okay, back nice and straight, head up at your own pace for 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds is up there, and just traditional jumping jacks for 30 seconds here too. Got about 15 seconds to go. Just should start getting warmed up here. We're gonna do this 3 times through, those sumo squats, the jumping jacks. 5 more seconds. Okay, back into the sumo squats. So whatever foot position is comfortable for your hips and your knees and your body, there is no right, there is no wrong. Just keep moving for 30 seconds. At your own pace. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back into jumping jacks for 30 seconds. So I hope you guys are inside because it is quite humid out here today. I'm already sweating. All right, 10 more seconds on jumping jacks. We'll go back into sumo squats. We're gonna do it one more time through. Five seconds. Okay, back into sumo squats. 30 seconds here. Your weight should be not necessarily in the heels, but on the balls of your feet. So if you think of your foot having 3 points of contact, heel, and then just before the toes, 2 of those points in the front, that should be where your weight's distributed. Okay, 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Into jumping jacks. 30 seconds here. Should be nice and light in the feet. This should be more up on your toes. Just getting nice and warm here. Okay, 10 more seconds here. And the next thing we're gonna do is another superset. We have a lot of supersets today. If you've taken my class before, you know that I love supersets. Okay, 30 seconds is up there. And also if you've taken my class before, don't worry, no burpee ladder today. Okay, so we're gonna go into push-ups, but nice and slow push-ups, okay? So, high plank, wrists right below your shoulders. And when you do your push-up, you wanna bring your elbows out to about 45 degrees and back. And what I really want you to do is concentrate on squeezing in the back and creating tension in your back muscles and using that tension to explode up, okay? We're gonna do the push-ups with a pause. We're gonna do 10 of them. So starting now, we're going to go down nice and slow, pause here, squeeze in the back, and explode up. That's 1. Down nice and slow, squeeze in the back, explode up 2. Down, pause, squeeze, explode up 3. Okay? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, flip over to your back. We're gonna do one-legged bridges. So laying on your back, knees up, left leg up, and we're going to use our right foot to push through our foot, or right leg to push through our foot, and raise up. You should feel a nice squeeze in your right glute. So 10 of these. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you can't do one leg, use both legs. 8, 9, and 10. Switch legs, right leg up. 10 more. 1. The idea is that you have a nice straight line at the top, chest, hips, knee, foot. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going right back into push-ups. If you have a hard time imagining squeezing your back on a push-up, think about when you're doing a row. When you squeeze in here, it's the same exact thing. So you should feel that same squeeze in the back on these push-ups, okay? Here we go. Down, pause, squeeze, 1. Down, pause, squeeze, 2. Down, pause, squeeze, 3. Down, pause, squeeze, 4. Down, pause, squeeze, 5. Down, pause, squeeze, 6. Down, pause, squeeze, 7. Down, pause, squeeze, 8. And 9. And 10. Right back into those glute bridges. Okay? Right knee up, left leg up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That lead foot should be active. You can just be flopping around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, right back into push-ups. Our last time through on this superset. Okay, down, pause, squeeze, up 1. Down, pause, squeeze, up 2. Down, 3. Down, 4. Down, 5. And of course, keep going. 6. If you need to drop your knees, go ahead and do that for these push-ups too. And I should have said that in the beginning, but if you need any modifications, please take them. This is all at your own pace. This is your workout. Okay. Should be about done with those push-ups now. Again, one of the benefits of not being able to see you guys is I'm just guessing. All right. Last set of glute bridges, okay? Left leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's it for that superset. We're going to go to jack squats. So kind of combining that first superset into one movement. So what you're gonna do on your jumping jack, you're going to squat down and like this, okay? Keep your form on your squats good. Don't rush it. Nice and controlled. And we're gonna do that for 60 seconds. Okay, so go. Squat. Really control that descent on the squat. It should be a squat with a little jump, not just a drop down. Don't do that, you hurt yourself. Okay, so 60 seconds of that. We are 20 seconds in, 40 seconds to go. Looks like I might get rained on. 20 seconds left, keep working. As we get into the bulk of this workout, you know, things are gonna get a little bit harder. You guys came here for a reason today. Don't forget that reason. And time on the jack squats. All right, we're gonna go down to elbow planks. So back onto our mat, on your elbows. Don't sink your hips, don't be too high, nice and straight. And we're gonna floss here. One of the flossing is rock forward and back, forward and back. We're gonna do this for 45 seconds. If you have any pain in your shoulder here, just hold. You don't have to do the rock. About halfway there. $15 seconds to go. We're gonna do this one 4 times through. So we're gonna go right back into those jack squats, not much of rest. All right, 45 seconds is up. Right back into those jack squats for 60 seconds, okay? So today's class is gonna be a little bit heavy on cardio. We're gonna do a lot of core at the end and get you guys a good full body workout. About 25 seconds left. I'm sorry, this is a minute. So you've got, now you have 25 seconds left. Ten seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right back into our elbow planks. Right here for 45 seconds. Floss with it. Well, while you guys are flossing, I will tell you that if you want a real yoga experience, a better yoga experience than the first 7 minutes of my first attempt at yoga, Sarah Jackson is doing a live yoga class on Sunday at 4 o'clock right here on Kemper's Zoom platform. So you got 10 seconds left on those flosses. And if you want the link to register for that, drop a comment in the comment section and we'll email that out to you. Okay, your 45 seconds there is done. Jack squats for another minute. Right into it. Nice and controlled, sink into the hips. Get a good squat in there with it. Got a full minute there. Hopefully I'll be able to go back to the community center and teach here sometime soon. Probably still be a lot of virtual classes though, while we still have physical distancing regulations in place. Hopefully we can get back and maybe use the gym a little bit, space people out, smaller classes, and get back to some form of normalcy here any day now. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so back down to elbow planks on your elbows, nice and strong, straight back for 45 seconds. Fifteen seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, right back up into those jack squats. 60 seconds here, and go. Twenty seconds in, 40 seconds to go. And 20 seconds left. Hope you at home started some music, because working out to music is really no fun. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Last set of floss planks. Down to your elbows. 45 seconds here. And floss. 15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everybody. All right, so for our next superset, we're gonna do split squats, superset with some walkouts. So right leg forward first, and you wanna, it's basically a lunge, but we're just gonna stay in the lunge and squat with it. So 10 of these, okay? 2, 3, 4. You should feel all that weight in the right glute and hamstring. I think that's 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch legs, left leg now. When you go down, your knee should not quite be hitting the ground, but a couple inches off. Okay? Same thing. Your knee should be tracking towards your toe. Sit into the hips. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, walkouts. So back of your mat or wherever your space is, and we're just going to bend over, walk out your hands to a high plank, and back. That's 1, walk out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Back up and right into those split squats. Right leg forward, drop down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch legs, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, 10 more walkouts. Walk out and back up. 1, out and back up. 2, out, back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Okay, right back into split squats. Right leg first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? So this last set of walkouts, we're gonna go for 30 seconds instead of reps of 10. So go at your own pace. 30 seconds and go. I will say this, there's a halfway decent breeze out here. That feels good. But also smells like rain. 10 seconds left. You know those people that can smell rain, they feel it in their pinky toe, feel it in their knee. 30 seconds is up. All right, get some water. Going into our last superset, our last standing exercise before we go over into core. So we're gonna do reverse tabletop. So you're gonna be here, knees up, feet on the ground, hands, whatever's comfortable for you. That might be out, back, forward, all depends on your own mobility. We'll go up into a tabletop here, and we're gonna dip for 10. 1, 2, 3. If you have any pain in your shoulder, you can just hold the tabletop. And if that doesn't work for you, you can go over into push-ups. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so from that tabletop position, don't drop. I'm just gonna thrust up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back in the dips, 10 dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stay up, right into hip thrusts. 1, 2, your shoulders should be burning. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, 10 more dips. We got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Triceps are burning too. 10 hip thrusts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, and 10. All right, drop. Shake those arms out. Okay. Next, we're going right into core. So we're going to be on our back to start. Actually, we're on our back the whole time. So left knee up, right leg down, and turned out a little bit, whatever's comfortable for your hips. You want your left arm up. We're going to be doing alternating toe touches, okay? So up and touch your toe, or get as close to it as possible. On the down, be nice and long in the torso. Get a full ab stretch extension, and then back up. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Leg up, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Flare your knee out as much as you can. And we're gonna do crunches with a little twist. So hands beside your head, not behind it if you don't wanna pull on your neck. That's not good. Hands beside your head, elbows out. You're gonna crunch up and into the knee. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Extend the left leg and straight leg raises. You can hold on to the side of your mat to make it a little bit easier, or just hands down, hands up, whatever's good for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, switch sides. So right knee up, left leg extended, right arm up, and toe touches for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cross the left ankle over right thigh. Flare your left knee out. Hands beside your head, and then crunch and twist for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Extend the right leg, 10 leg raises. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Abs should be burning a little bit by this point. Okay, so still on our back, knees up, and you're going to drop your knees to the right side. Keep the twist in your hips. Keep your shoulders, they should be as much on the ground as possible. And we're just gonna crunch into our side obliques for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, this can get a little bit hard. So feet up off the ground, 10 more crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Okay. Extend the legs a little bit more. You're going to crunch in the side and use your left arm to reach towards your feet for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right, same thing, other side. Drop your knees to the left and 10 crunches on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, lift the feet, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, last thing for abs, here we go. So right hand touches toes, crunch it in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we've got a little bit of extra time here, so we're going to switch over to do a little Superman circuit. So on your stomach, on your chest, hands beside your head, and we're just going to lift up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, same thing, hands beside your head, elbows out, except for this time, we're gonna hold at the top and we're gonna do a little twist. So up, twist, elbow down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Straight hold on the Superman. So arms out in front of you. Get your feet and your thighs off the ground. Hands up, lift up as high as you can. We're gonna be here for 30 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. Halfway there. Squeeze it all in. 5 seconds to go. And good. All right. That is it for the class. We're going to do some stretching and get you guys out of here. So everybody up, get some water if you need it. Kind of shake it all out. And we're going to stand feet hip width apart and reach up and fold over. Just let it all dangle here. Shake out those hands. Keep your elbows a little hug. Drop your neck, let your head be heavy. Give a little yes, no, whatever feels good. Twist to the left, twist to the right, if that feels nice. All right, let those hands drop if you were hugging your elbows. And I'm gonna come up slowly, stacking one vertebrae at a time. Good. All right, take a nice wide stance. And we're gonna go back down again. In the middle, to the left. And to the right. And good. All right, from here, we're gonna bring your feet in a little bit, drop down to wherever you can keep your heels on the ground. Get your elbows inside of your knees. On the ground is good. Or bring your hands together and just get a nice groin stretch here. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, grab a steady surface. Grab your right foot. Get a nice quad stretch here. Lean forward, get a little bit deeper. And go to the other side. I'll go to the other side of the garage. Good. All right. Take your right arm across, hug it in, get a nice stretch in the shoulder. After all those dips and hip thrusts, my shoulders were burning. Switch to the left. All right. Right arm over top. Grab your hand, grab your elbow. Give it a nice little pull. Not too hard though. If there's any discomfort here, go easy. And we're gonna switch sides. Left elbow behind your head. Give it a little pull. And that is gonna do it for today's class. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. You should appreciate it too. You did something good for yourself today. Not everybody has that opportunity, so also be grateful for this time that you took for yourself and that you're actually able to do it. Be on the lookout for more exercise classes and other classes from Worthington Community Center. If you're not signed up for our emails, go to worthington.org and go to recreation registration, sign in, and make sure you're signed up for those email blasts. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of your day.